video. He's pooping right now.
Dance of peace. Don't mind. Yes, dude. This is awesome. And now,
There's one a way to get up there because yeah, one up there.
man, be quiet. Let me get my moments of glory.
No, this is how glorious this is.
Like silence.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here?
This prequel stuff that happens here.
Like what? Ah, it's cool. Oh, sick. I can, like, literally, this is, like, literally...
Some kind of log. Most of it's redacted.
Are you gonna read
Looks
this?
like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Dude, I ain't got time for this. Yeah, that's totally silent. Nah, bro, I wanna go straight to that.
You can't.
Why?
You're here to do the mission. Do your mission.
Oh, that's not the mission, bro? Straight down
No,
there.
you haven't done anything. A lot that can't let fire up.
The device is blinking.
You're
I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
just no, just do a quick save. Just a quick save. Dude. Examine the device. Come on, Nelly.
Walk around in front of it. Someone tells me that big thing will activate.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal awaited from me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Try every boot, but entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. I guess there's only one way to find out if he moved the orb.
Follow the orbit trail.
Bro, he straight up rolled it.
Are you gonna lock
Well,
the?
I better see where this
your-
trail leads.
I did. I quick saved.
No. Your focus. Lock. Open your focus.
I can't walk. You know what I'm doing? Maybe Hades can move itself. I don't know. I don't think it can. I'm guessing Silence probably pushed it, got something to pull it. Probably overrided like a charger to pull it. I'm guessing.
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. Crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with all this self-righteous fool.
Maybe? Yeah, it was probably. Yeah, charger.
Okay then.
Get on! Get on! Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. Get off the rock! We're not on the rock. Hey, let's go! Push forward, onward.
We're gonna go up. There you go. Middle tower. You can do it.
Merchant. Didn't expect to see
Hello
anyone else
there.
out here.
What's Sonora doing this far west?
Silence must be pretty confident
No
he's
matter,
found a
no
backup
matter.
of Gaia.
I can get you stocked up for the wilds
How?
if you need.
I don't think this guy's anything good. I'm trying to remember.
No, that's kind of sucks. If that's it.
Oh, see how much resources go down a little bit. Okay, never mind.
Every place I've checked, every lead,
Guess
they've
it's
all
pretty
been dead
resources.
ends. All backups
Yeah, you
purged.
can buy from veterans.
So what did Hades tell him?
That you can like send. You can spend your crossing to the blocks. That's what I was doing.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
Can I enter this location?
Ruin.
Oh,
Okay.
later.
Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
Yep.
That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or Zero Dawn.
We got different colors. What's happening? Oh shoot. We are not in the place.
Kansas. You're not in Kansas anymore. I'm trying to say.
Oh, what? Excuse me, I have
Hades?
so wrong whatever it was.
Is that you?
System threat detected.
That's what he says.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
I'm taking all this.
Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia.
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data era memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. Do you know where Silence went?
He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Beta era behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Silence dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is square. Data era memory structures disintegrating. My deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data era memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. Sylens questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are defeated. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 25421612168.
So? That's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Bridging extinction protocol.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, Are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time.
Here, Oliver,
Go get a
take your
backup.
Flintstone vitamin. Here, no, I'll put it in there. Chew it up. Chew it up. Good boy. Oh, right through your hand. What the heck?
Try sounds.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
You just ran over that fox.
I was trying to.
What is it with you and kneecaps, man?
What can I say? I'm the kneecapper.
You're definitely a kneecapper.
Literally all the time I hit the kneecaps. That's all I aim for.
Give me the kneecaps.
Also because it's one of the most lethal things. You shoot someone in the kneecap. Oh no, my leg's broken. So
You have 6 pouch upgrades? Get your pouch upgrades, dude.
It's just stuff like resource, tripwire.
Yeah, that's important stuff.
All I want is that, but I can't get this stupid squirrel hide. Oh, spike holder?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Now let me do...
Yeah, your precision arrow. Yeah, get
Oh,
more of
okay.
those. Dude. Okay. Do the tripwire thing and that
Oh, the
bomb.
bomb
The bomb satchel, yeah.
I don't use tripwires. I do use research.
No, you've already used stuff you were gonna use it. Okay, do your special gear. This is super valuable. Super valuable.
Let me guess, like use
Should
this
be able to
get
use
rid of
this
the
to blow up that
grapevines
fire
too?
gleam
Nope.
now.
This gets rid of all the fire gleam, and there's a bunch of it.
Useful combination.
Almost a blue gleam.
It's how
That
I
was
detached
in,
the processing orb from the Horus in the
Yeah,
first
I mean, it
place.
kind of sounds
blue
like it.
gleam.
Great.
So how the
Is
heck...
that what's in Save the World? Fort Not Save the World?
What?
Blue gleam? Is it blue gleam? Blue glow. Blue glow.
Yeah, blue gleam is from Frozen Wilds.
It is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So how the heck do I use this?
No. Walk up to it. R2, not. Put it on your spear.
I'd step back if I were you.
Back up.
I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
Now that I have this igniter, I could blow up that fire gleam that I've seen before.
Focus on the
This is
task at
gonna
hand,
take you a
Aloy.
while, I'm afraid.
What?
I think this is gonna take you a while. This is a long way to wait to do this. Yeah, you should not have started this. Stop. Stop. Yeah, you should not start this.
What do you mean? Come on, it's fine.
This is gonna take you a long time.
Place is flooded. And there's another gene-locked door on the other side. But that's where any guy
Okay.
backups
Yeah,
would have
you
been
can. Okay,
stored.
you can. You.
I have to find a way to get over there.
What the heck, man? That is dumb.
That was dumb. Yeah, it's gonna take you a while.
Yeah, I thought it was like how it is in like how it is in Zero Dawn, where it just goes like. Oh, you don't press the jump button. You just hold on the forward button, and it automatically jumps. That.
It's gonna take you a while.
Oh my gosh, man! Predicting of teeth.
It's going to take you a while.
Shush. Shushies. Shushies. Oh.
My pullcaster might come in handy here.
Okay. Huh? Oh, am I supposed to go down? How's that work? What? Supposed to like jump off of it? Oh, let's jump off of it. Ooh, ancient supply chest. Also, what? What?
Also, what?
How? What? How? Oh, you press the circle button? No, I guess you don't. What the heck, man? No!
It's gonna take you a while. You should have saved this for tomorrow because this is so crazy.
Be quiet.
Yeah, that's smooth there. You're bending your ear, looks like you don't go now. My ears deformed because I was trying to school my dad and throw my earphones
Shut
around,
up.
making it look like I was ignoring him, and I ended up bending my ear back, and now it looks like this. This is a cautionary tale to all you young gamers out there. Don't be like me. Love your dads. Because
No.
they teach you how to play video games. What are you doing?
Am I supposed to? What is it? Oh, circle. Oh, circle. Oh. It's freaking circle. Why wouldn't it be circle? It's always circle. It's always. What am I supposed to do? What do you expect me to do, game? How? How? That. How?
Pullcaster won't work on that.
How?
You can't do that.
How do you do this?
Emotional
Shut up.
damage.
How do you do this? Victor, shut up! How do you do this? You can't climb on anything. How do you go to the other side? Are you supposed to go to the other side? Huh? Huh? Huh, game? Is that what I'm supposed to do? How? 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 I'm asking you how.
You go to the other side.
This stupid.
You just swim right through there.
Stop. Back. Just stop. Stop moving. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Okay, can I not jump off this time and literally kill myself? Can I not do that? No, other way. There's a ladder right there.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
This
What
game.
was I trying to see if you-
This. Jump, man. What the heck? Can't even do that. You know what I am?
What are you?
No!
You're
I jumped off the wrong
pretty
one.
lucky.
I jumped off the wrong one. Okay, that was close. Climb up.
Door's locked. But there's some kind of device next to it.
Scan the device.
Done something with this.
It looks like this connects to the door, but it needs power.
I gotta drink. I gotta get some water. You already know who it is. It's your boy. Alright. How did that even work? Oh, the battery. My Duracell Optimum battery. Go, got my Duracell Optimum battery. Gotta go put it in this door. You know, lasts 8 months. Yay, I can open the door now. Whee! Oh, dang, bro, this forge got... Can I not do that? Let me... Let me do this the correct way. Why, game? Why won't you let me jump off? Fine, I'm gonna push it. Fine. Yeet.
What was this room for? Looks like there is another console that needs power.
Oh my gosh. I am big brain. Ignite the fire queen. Boom. Okay, step back because it's gonna blow up and poop butt fart. That's it. Anyway.
This console shut down. This looks like the same device from the other room. Maybe I can use the energy cell here.
We're gonna share one singular energy cell. Can't really need anymore. Oh my gosh, the door stays open. Okay, the door just stays open.
Let me try my focus. What do we have here?
Move the energy machine, otherwise known as a photocopier. Oh no, it's not them.
Elizabeth. And Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake guy we made for him. And I thought, what this really needs is a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
Soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
If you would, please.
Logic bombs off. Here it comes, far as Z-nuts.
Just keep being the best at what you do, Travis.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. It's where my mama's grave. And she was religious.
Travis was wrong. Elizabeth was trying to make sure life had a future. She cared about everyone.
I'm not so sure. The exceptional walk a path of solitude, Aloy. As you and I are well aware of.
There's another panel up there that I should be able to pull open. I'll have to climb higher to reach it. I think my pullcaster can latch onto that from here. I'm gonna have to jump. I can't make that jump. But if I glide... There's more of the facility over there. I better take a look. What's in here? There's another locked door. What's that console next to it? Looks like this is connected to the door. It needs a code to open. Data here. From Travis Tate. This place turned out a lot of malware before Zero Dawn took over. And one of them has a number. There we go. There's the door. Getting close.
This is having a lot of risk. Why did I fall off?
Are you still in this room?
I fell off! I got almost to the end and then I fell off! I'm literally up there and then I...
There's the ladder. The ladder.
Is that lead it? Is that... Oh, I fell off. Do all that time and over again.
Dude. Jump toward it?
It's over there. I gotta jump towards that over there.
You do?
This easy?
Yep. Oh my gosh, I thought I fell down fully for no reason. Yeah, it's... maybe not. Maybe it's not as far as it could be.
Hang on, slow down. I don't remember.
I tried to jump back to that, but I couldn't. From here? Can I make that jump from here? I don't think I can make that. Oh, that was just to get this loot.
Yeah, you should be able to get back over there. Oh, it didn't give it to you.
It did. I pressed square, not X.
Oh, well, that's... Gosh, Oliver.
Okay. Oh, because the camera starts going down like you're falling.
Mm-hmm.
Always like... This is me. I'm sure from here I can pretty much make it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so much for the flooded.
Hold or
Is this almost the end?
Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda. Please service that.
No. Oh, I thought it'd be like some... Oh, it's
That
a...
thing is huge. It looks like the power's off, except for that console. It's
This
damp
is
in here
totally
too.
a boss fight ring.
But the water hasn't corroded anything I need.
I am...
Genetic profile confirmed. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Do you wish to activate Recluse Spiner?
I do.
Activating.
What did I say?
Yep.
Boss fight
That doesn't sound
time.
good.
It appears to be unstable and very heavy.
Oh, we're gonna climb up it.
Be careful.
At least I've got power. And there's data here.
Start it. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna
Looks
put it-
like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that access panel.
Oh, I don't...
Yes, get to
I
it.
don't climb it. I activate it. Well, they boss arena?
I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository is stuck.
So unstick it. Let's hope you haven't damaged it.
Yeah, well, now that it's down, I should be able to access. Got one. Two, in fact.
I was starting to get worried.
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence. We barely expected it.
Colonel.
No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had subfunctions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without subfunctions.
Gah!
Aloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without subfunctions, but there are subfunctions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up. They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
But I do. A good one. If it works.
It was with her. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plainsong. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the subfunctions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
When she's conscious, she helps me find the other subfunctions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
Boss Arena. It's so Boss Arena.
Yes, well, about that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulse I transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
No.
Try spying on me with that. There. New focus, spyware free. Okay. Think.
It's lost of silence.
I don't care how powerful
Yeah,
they are.
right.
The only thing that can open that hatch is me.
Yeah, right.
It's a joke. But the reason
She's
Silence can
gonna
still
find
talk to her
another
is
way
because
out.
remember Silence gave her a new focus. Which is how he can talk to her.
There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Looks promising. Beta.
And copy from his event too.
Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
That is another copy. Oh, poopy.
Spectres, Beta. Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one when it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric.
Yeah?
Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
What if she sent the pulse?
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
What I say, Boss Arena.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh, no hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me? This is gonna be fun.
No.
I'm not hurting him. of here.
There's no way to beat him. It's like
Maybe if
boss
I can
you can't beat.
bring the whole processor down? I gotta use that piece too close. I won't make it.
Hey, come over here, nerd. Come on.
You're gonna need to you need to get some get some ammo. You won't need a ram. You better get some ammo made. Not for him.
Should have run, little mouse.
Yes, I know, but can't run that fast.
Now I can break the couplings.
No. He has no weaknesses.
He also don't seem to have any bones.
Is that supposed to be a weapon?
You see what your request was?
Break those couplings. Bring the processor
Arrows.
down.
Yes. Arrows.
That's not gonna help you, girl. Well played.
Light them up with your focus. You can see them. Focus on.
We make a hell of a team, Tony. What are you up to?
Here we go.
Where does he come from?
It's fast. Heal up. Focus there, use it.
Reckon that thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me.
Gotta get them.
You see him there.
Need to this thing's got a few couplings holding it up. Looks like there's 2 more couplings on the stem.
Fight me, not that dumb machine.
You're out of ammo.
Oh.
I know, I didn't mean to stop that. Even why I keep accidentally stopping one thing.
Bye-bye, pretty face.
Bye, please. God, I want to find
If that thing comes down, it's only gonna kill you.
Better than letting you have all the fun.
What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it. Right. And since when don't you get what you want, huh? Spectres, search.
end of it?
No, it's not.
Are you kidding?
I gotta find a way out of here. There might be a way in. Shit! Might be a way under this.
No, you can't.
Yeah, of course they have freaking laser guns. Why wouldn't they? Why can't? Let's go down.
Down. Down.
This?
Yes, open door.
I have a copy of Elizabeth.
Hold on, you gotta go. You're on the current. Get up there and kick off. You're gonna die. You gotta go. Move. No. You better hurry up,
It
dude.
doesn't work on that.
Yeah, it does. Come on. You better hurry up.
Spectres aren't giving up. Swim fast.
They're there. More. Down. Oh man, they were right on you. Open. Go. Up. Give a post or something.
Craft one?
No. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I can craft
Those are yeah. See if you grab one. Nope.
one.
Oh, go.
My potion pack.
Yeah, right there. Hit
I
that.
already have 3 of them.
Hit that. Hit that. There you go. Now go. Go.
Oh my gosh, I was slow and not the big ones.
Looks like some kind of power.
Not a
grid.
dawdle right here, dude.
A current's lead here. Promising.
Let's go.
Oh man, I got a mad headache right now. Holy crap, man.
No. Just no.
I know. Oh my gosh, my head, man. Oh, my head.
Perfect.
No, he's dead.
Frost.
No, it ain't Varl either. It's not Varl.
I found.
It's okay.
It's not Varl.
I've got it.
Hey,
easy. Easy there.
Yeah, she said she didn't like his whiskers. So he shakes.
Hey. It's right here. And the way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Aloy?
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
West of Plain Song. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to—
I will crawl. If I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. And she told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Fine. Let's go see this marvelous Zoe then.